Live life louder.
It's great to see the most famous kitchen in Ireland as well.
Oh, that's it there now in all its glory.
Does it actually get used for cooking or anything, or is it just for videos?
It does, yeah. There's nothing in the presses either.
They'd be trouble here if there wasn't a smell of cooking out of it when I come in.
Yeah. Well, it's mental though. It's the most recognisable kitchen, I'd say. The people, they see the videos straight away. They're like, "Oh, sure, that's the Flemings down below there in Kerry."
Yeah, they don't even need to see the two of you or the whole extended family anymore. As soon as they see the kitchen, they're like, right, it's the boys and girls.
And it's after getting updated with LED lights there as well.
I've noticed, I watched an interview you done last week. I didn't see the LED lights for them, so we feel honoured and privileged.
That's it. Special occasions.
Lads, and Tadhg, like from Catch'em Derry to US television, to this, it has grown and grown and grown. Like, how do you even describe what the last couple of years has been like?
It's mental. It's actually, to think, say in about 20 years' time, to say I took a video of a bat and it went all over the world, you know, and to see that it was like a virtual invitation then to what the crack is here at home. And I suppose people can relate to it, but they just love the antics, if anything, you know. But to describe it, it's just it's overwhelming, really. You know, we never set out to kind of that video that kind of set us all right. The bat video, that was a Snapchat, and you know, they only last 24 hours, like. And if it was one of my friends who said, "Will you please put that up on Facebook? I want to show my parents." And from there, like, it literally blew up. Like, as you said, Jimmy Kimmel, they were on the phone just for 5 hours to see if the Wi-Fi was any good. And like we had the two sisters. We were like, "Get off the Wi-Fi now, just for a couple of hours." But like, you should have seen the get-up. We had a history book on top of a lamp on top of the stool, and we had the laptop connected to the router, and it was just amazing to like say, "Look, we've experienced the Late Late Show, Jimmy Kimmel, all this, Hodge and Rod." You know,
it's a bit unreal.
To do it with my dad as well, it's better again, like the two of us.
That's what I asked. You didn't know that the bat thing was going to turn into what it has. So now that you know the platform you have and everyone loves you and they know the content you can give, is there anything looking back, like from your childhood, Tadhg, that you're like, "Oh my God, I actually wish we had that as an Insta video because that would have been gold"?
Oh, there was. There's one that comes to mind. It's Mom over the fence.
Maureen, one time we were down the forestry. We went for a family walk.
Yeah.
And
it was actually the older camera. It wasn't even a phone. It was
actually an old camera.
It was the old camera.
It was the new ones that came out that time with 10 megapixels. That was supposed to be a great camera. Like, so.
Useless.
So Maureen was just going over the fence.
And I was messing with the camera, and I've always been doing it. I've always had an interest in like documenting. I've always just videoing, messing around the house. And she went over the fence, and
it was a barbed wire on the top of it, and her leg got kind of stuck in it.
Yeah.
And it was a kind of a swing. You couldn't go either way, like so.
And I'm not.
Of course, he was hysterical, and Maureen got a bit excited.
Everybody froze, like. Well, my younger sister started
you
crying.
Didn't freeze. He stayed on the camera, like so. And of course, it was hysterical, like, because the more Maureen lost it,
she was roaring.
The more hysterical we got with the laughter. But
she was all right. There was no injury. She was stuck in the middle of it. But it's like bits like that. I think it just, you've access to a family and whatever. You know, you have these smartphones. Now we got asked to be ambassadors for the Huawei, the P20 or the P Smart 2021. And I was just saying, like, with a phone like that, with any phone, you have access to, say, if you live on a farm, if you work with pottery, or if you bake a cake, you know,
anything.
So what we've been doing now, unknown to ourselves, we've been just creating memories, is what we're doing. And like, to look back on all those videos now, it's like
it's laugh.
It is. It's a laugh. Like, it's a bit of a crack. It's a bit of a laugh, but it gives people a good old honest laugh, and they're like.
But I think a lot of families can identify is in their own families things that happen. But I suppose we don't take life so serious. Like, we're always messing and joking. Things happen here just out of the blue. Like,
they escalate, right? They get very.
Nothing really planned. Like, The only thing they try to plan here is the dancing, like, and
so he takes over the dancing as if he's, you know, strictly come dancing himself, like, yeah. But I just go like we do have it's gas. You see the comments on Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, we wish you could come over. Could you adopt us as the happiest family?" We kill each other the majority of the time. Do you know, we're just like any other family. But I suppose it just.
Yeah, we're just like, we don't take any notice. But for a long time, I felt like that this was only happening in our house. And it wasn't going anyplace. I wasn't aware like that this was going up on
He'd be at work,
Facebook. Or
and they'd be like, "There, you look lovely there with no pants on."
Well, I do know, like, but in the early days, I just thought it was a family thing here at home, like, not realising there was other people viewing this, like.
A couple of thousand people looking at.
Yeah, but now he's getting a lot of props from me now, like, so.
Yeah, you should see his wardrobe down below. It's full of wigs.
I'd say he could play any character in Ireland he wants at this stage.
There's a lot of
Frenchman to stagehand. There's a lot of. I think there's a theatre show in the whole family, not just alone Derry, like. But one thing that I wanted to know, and I think a lot of people wanted to know, you probably already answered this. Was the family always this beautifully chaotic over the years? It's just that I got to see it over the past couple of years now.
The kitchen is getting cleaner as we're putting up more videos, but yeah, it's always been like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of like you come in and there'll be ABBA blaring, and you know, this was before anything. You'd have just a good kind of vibe in the place, and
we love music, like, and we love dancing.
Yeah,
and Maureen and myself, like,
Munster champion here.
We'll be the first off the dance floor, like, I mean, so, and like, I suppose we always got our kids to dance. Like, I can't understand how people go to dance and sit down all night. You go to dance, or to disco. They're
the first two people up.
We'll be the first on the floor, and we might be the last to leave it, like, you know, because dancing is great for the soul. And, you know, I always, even when they were kids, the three of them, I'd have them on my toes, and Maureen, like, I mean, she'd pull them out on the floor as well. And, you know,
just get up and go
and dance. Just get them to feel the rhythm of music, and it's good. I love listening to music, all sorts of music.
But yeah, getting back to your question, it has been a bit chaotic.
What
was the question again?
Never mind, I got the answer.
I want to pick you up on the Munster champion thing. In what code was that? What type of dancing was that?
What was it?
I'd say Irish dancing.
Shanos, is it?
Shanos.
Give us the bit there.
Hornpipes, you name it. Like, I mean, but polka set dancing and old-time waltzing.
Oh, I love an old-time waltz, right? Because honestly, you'd be there and the jive.
Say no more. Say no more.
Oh, here we go.
His mom there, actually. Is she? Mom. I think she's after.
You may as well.
She was collecting my younger sister there, Maryanne. But it's gas, like, even my younger sister, like, she's in 4th year now. And she went into that kind of too cool stage. You know, it's like, stop, don't be putting up that. But like that, she gets on with it. It's a bit of fun and it's a bit of crack. And like, sometimes social media, it gets a bad name for, you know, there's a lot of people there, you kind of get random comments, and you know, just he can't find it. She ran out the door. She's gone.
But like I am not doing an old-time waltz when I wasn't prepared, and I've no costume and whatever else.
She didn't do the hair,
makeup,
But like I was saying there, just about comments and people coming in and messages, and you know.
Oh yeah, it's lovely. I mean, and actually, there's an awful lot of people out there. I think they're using it as a platform to express how they feel. There's, you know, we get some messages there now, and it's sad. Like I feel like they're letting go of their emotions, like, and you know, sometimes
they really needed a kind of
a boost and they needed a laugh, like, and I mean, there are some sad cases there, like, but there's a reward in it, which I think encourages me anyway to keep going with this for other times. I say, Tadhg, that's it now, and do no more.
Draw a line, yeah.
But you know, you watch the kids there, and you see them belly laughing.
We get videos.
The parents actually send them in,
and it's brilliant to see. Like, and we don't realize
it does your heart good. And then you have people who are suffering with depression, and they say that they really enjoy this, and they laughed and thank you for the laughter, and they love all that. And even people, we had one very sad case there where a lady, she said, my daughter committed suicide a week ago. And
she
was thanking us for the laughter that we had brought to them.
That they did the blinding lights dance as a family. And she'll never forget it. Yeah. He's getting emotional now.
I get emotional, like when you read messages like this, and
it's
I
powerful.
just can't explain it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it is.
And we would always try and get back. And there's so many people who are actually sick, young people. There was another young boy, 22. He was down in Clonakilty, and he was dying, like in palliative care. But he was a big fan, and this person got on.
And we video called him. But just to see it's how that makes people's day.
And you know, if you can make an impact, you know, if you can help somebody, do it. Like, if you can give, like, if you meet someone without a smile, give them a smile. Yeah. And lift them. Do you know what I mean? Lift them up. Do you know what I mean?
Stay positive. And especially in these times, you know, when everybody's at home, and it's just like, come here, we have a channel there that there's an audience, and why not just have fun with it? You know, have the crack, have a laugh, and you know what?
And laugh at yourself. We've no problem laughing at ourselves. Like, I mean, like.
But this is it.
But
like, and it's
that's how people relate to you two and the family, and it's pretty hard to comprehend how much your videos and what you've put up and the silliness have meant to people, and the messages that you've seen and received. Those are only a minute fraction of how much impact you've had. Those are the people that actually reached out to you. But think of all the people that have never picked up the phone, because I don't want to be saying this, I'd be bothering them sending a message. So how do you comprehend that? Like, it's a great feeling, but is there responsibility on your shoulders going, we still have to provide these laughs?
I think it's like, if you, for us, we never put out to get this many people looking at us. So I suppose what we do is just keep doing what we do normally. We don't kind of find, we have to put out this. You know, there's no real pressure on us. We just, like, we could go a week, 2 weeks without anything, you know, and we could have like footage. You know, we were learning that Jerusalem dance for ages, like, you know, and people just love seeing the kind of the build up. And
normally we'd be kind of messing.
We do get messages saying, what are you at? Are you all right? Will you take the finger out there now, and will you come on and do something, you know? So there is that kind of factor that people are always watching. But like, I had the Disney Club growing up. I had that the weekends, you know. I think people now have Facebook.
He loved the Teletubbies.
I outgrew the Teletubbies. But we like, I think now everybody's on Netflix, they're on Facebook, they're on TikTok. This is their kind of form of say cartoons or channels and stuff like that. So hold on there, my mom's after walking in
Maureen's here now.
Was you ready for the old time? Oh, amazing!
They're doing a hard play.
Hello, Maureen. How are you?
Alexa, play Shoot the Donkey.
Yeah, which song would you like? I'm not going to offer to sing it, but what song would you old time waltz to?
Sing me song.
Joe Dolan. Shoot the donkey, I'd say.
Shoot the donkey.
Shoot the donkey.
Shoot the donkey.
Don't kill the donkey.
I could say, because I'm a Galway woman. I'm going to suggest that if you know Galway Shawl, do an old time waltz to Galway Shawl.
Yeah, the Galway Shawl. Yeah, I know
There they go. And they're off.
And they're off to the races.
Was an Galway Shawl. All right, lads, I'll take over from here.
Fair enough.
Mind your shoulder.
My shoulder.
Fool the bus.
Honestly, that would be. People don't forget. This is what happens, right? I'm not one for the exercise. And what happens is, when in normal times, when you'd be at a function and they'd say, okay, so now we're going to have a few old time waltzes. And you think, oh yeah, that'll take it easy. It takes it out of you, Derry. Honestly, you'd be flying around the corner.
What's the thing? He walks out, all right, now 60.
After you've lost weight over the lockdown. I have a bone to pick with you, Derry, though, because I was in Castle Island over the summer.
Oh.
And a certain shop wasn't open, and I looked 3 days in a row.
I told him that. I said, if you're opening a shop, Dad, you have to have opening times. You have to. I'm the area manager of the shop, and I have it closed now for.
That's why it is closed for the last 6 months.
Do you know what? Like, it's mad because he works full time in the credit union in Tralee, but like
the weekends
he loves the antiques, and he's been collecting it for 20 years plus, like 30. And the attic, he converted the attic for us as a member, as a player room. It turned into a party room for all his antiques and lamplanders up there.
Well, they were finished with it at that stage, like.
Yeah.
You're holding on to that grudge, because I spent 3 days in a bus in Castle Island, and it was mad to see the shop closed, but people still going, getting out of their cars and getting selfies with Derry's shop. Like this, where do you go from here, or is there a plan? Can you plan, or do you just keep doing what you do?
Zero plan.
But I think, it's lovely, and that's what I love about it. Like, it's
chatting to people.
I love people. Like, I suppose we're all people.
It's gas, because people, they think they know it, but like, they're from the videos, they'd come up to you and they'd chat to you.
Straight away, they throw their hands around you and they say, "Oh, I love you," and this and that and everything. And they expect, like,
they're just like waiting for you to be like, "Oh, who are you again?"
And it's lovely, and they're all age groups, from little kids to young parents, to elderly parents, to grannies, and like, I actually got a hat down from a lady in Dublin who was 90.
A goose hat.
She sent a goose hat down to her with her daughter and her son-in-law to give it to me. She never laughed so much at a video we did with the nun, Sister Deirdre. We were here messing. Actually, they just happened out of the blue. We did this video.
Sister Act.
It was to do with a fundraiser. I was trying to break a record.
How many nuns in a park or something?
Yeah, something like that. So we got to do outfits. So straight away, I'm with the nuns' outfits and a pair of bloomers.
But you're one love.
We did Sister Act. I love it. So.
But isn't that absolutely beautiful? Like, just
lovely.
That connection, a 90-year-old woman thinks so much of you that sends down a goose hat. Like,
a hat,
long may that continue. And
Michael Healy-Ray came into the shop and he had his hat on, and I got my goose hat, and I said, "No, you need to brighten up that door.
You have competition now, Michael."
And I said, "For God's sake, look," I said, "if you went into the door, they'd really take notice of you with this hat." It was like,
he tried to swap hats.
It was like a seagull and wings, like, and a big long neck on it, like. But
it is. Like, as you said, it is. It's from all over, like, and you can even see the audience. It's not over in Ireland. It's in America and Australia.
Yeah, Australia, and a lot of people that's away from home. It kind of brings them back to the Irish crack and the Irish bit of humour.
It does. Like, it reminds them of home, like, and the crack at home and stuff like that.
And this is it. And now with the new Peace Smart,
he's gone
2021.
Mad. He's gone mad on the selfies. I'm telling you.
Megapixels, like the selfies.
He's growing out the beard for it.
Would you be one for the filters, Ben? Would you be one for the filters, Derry?
Oh, stop. We have a group chat.
No filters. We have no filters in Canada.
The Snapchat filters. He has he puts on a little sketch himself. He'll be talking to himself back and forth with different mouths and different the young and the old. But like, it's brilliant. And even like that, like, you even find out you spend more time on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I find since the second lockdown. I'm actually off at the moment because I actually had surgery there at the end of September on my shoulder. And
that from flinging Maureen around the floor, or?
Yeah. That's from being up atop the roof.
All right.
But
the ladder slipped.
Like, and I find I'm actually on my phone a lot more, whereas normally now I wouldn't be a phone person. But I find, especially this time now with the long evenings, you're inclined to be on the phone. Like, so I can see. It's the first time I think I
swapped. Normally, when I was younger, get off that phone. Now I'm telling him to get off the phone.
But I suppose the fact I can identify more now why young kids are actually on the phone, whereas I couldn't understand my youngest lady, Maryanne. Like, I said, geez, don't tell me you're still on the phone. But I can see how you can be.
It's like a routine. You're checking the whole time.
Dragged.
He's making sure that I'm replying to everyone on the Facebook page. He goes, "No, did you say that to her?" And did you make sure? And did you reply to these? I'm just like, he's like,
well,
my PA.
Those who need a reply.
Yeah,
it's nice.
We try to reply to everyone, but
yeah. Or if I see something that I feel like that, we'll do something there for them.
Just a quick video, send them back.
Yeah, send them back a video. We got a message where I felt, we'll do this for them, like, or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Or send them a happy birthday or whatever, like.
He's great.
Something.
Lads, it's fantastic to talk to you. You are the genuine article. I wish you continued success. I'm not even going to suggest anything, because do what you do as you, and ye shall succeed. And you've no excuse now. New Huawei phones, like, come on, no
keep going.
Break.
Yeah, definitely. And the next time you come down to Castline, let us know, and I'll open the shop personally. And a VIP entry into Castline Derry's parties.
I hope that
I stayed in a bus for 3 days. I hope I won't have to do the same again to sniff me out in Castle Island.
Myself and Dave will have to have a joint holiday. We don't normally go on holidays together, but if he's invited to Kerry, I'm going to tag along on
Definitely
that.
Do.
Our door is always open.
100%.
Our door is always open.
A party for each.
As they say, 'tis with stone you build a house, but 'tis with love you build a home.
No, and we'll cut it on that one, will we? We'll just...
Oh, wow. We're done. We are done. Tadhg Derry, a pleasure.
Thanks
Thank you so much, lads.
We'll talk to you later.
God bless.
Here we go.
Music, lifestyle,
entertainment,
news, sports.
iRadio. Live life louder.